Now on to part two, guys. This is the fixed blade budget, super budget fixed blade knife collection. Um, these have no hardly any value to them. A lot of serious knife collectors will probably laugh at this video. Um, I don't laugh at anybody's video. I like cheap, budget-friendly knives, and I like the mid-range knives also. When it comes to price, not necessarily no $400 or $500 knife. Not even a $200 knife is in my collection. I think the highest one is the Ontario Rat 7, and some people even laugh at that. And I paid about $85 for that. So the highest knife I ever paid for was probably my ZTs back in the day. I believe my highest one was about 270, 280, somewhere around that price range. But those days are long gone. I no longer collect ZTs or anything of that price range when it comes to knives. Anyways, the first one. Start laughing now. This one's the big old um, survival. It's like a survival knife from Harbor Freight. I think I paid like $10 for it. It's pretty dull. Gotta put an edge on it. This unscrews. You get it, like the Rambo knives from the 80s. You get your survival stuff, fishing line and hooks and all that stuff in there. I'm not gonna get too much into that. There's videos out there on that knife. Never baton with that one. The second one here on deck is a M-Tech, and it's this one right here. The M-Tech. This is the, if you guys can see it there, I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see that. It is the MT-096 stainless steel USA design. It is made in China. It feels really good. I like the feel of this knife. There's a bunch of destruction tests on this knife, and it holds up. It does not break. I think one guy even shot one of these M-Techs, and I mean, of course, a bullet's gonna destroy it, right? But they try to destroy this one, and this one held up. I know there's other companies that put their brand on there. They're probably all made in the same company or the same factory out in China. Well, there's that one. Next is a Elk Ridge. From the Elk Ridge Knife Company. There's the sheath. When I ordered this, it came with a missing fire steel. Contacted the guy. He sent me a whole brand new one. Whole brand new knife just because that was missing. That was awesome. So I have two of these. I use this one, and the other one I keep in my collection that I don't use. I don't know why, because it was only $12. 12 whopping dollars. I'm not gonna get into the specs of these guys. The handle feels great. It's full tang, stainless steel, has a sharpened 90-degree spine to throw those sparks, and that's by Elk Ridge. I believe it's about a 5.5, if I'm thinking correctly. It's an Alpine 8CR13 MOV steel, which is not a bad Chinese steel. It's fairly easy to sharpen. Once it gets dull, it's easy to put an edge back on. Okay. And next here is a blade that I found at a auction. I found the blade, not the sheath. This is a K-bar sheath for the USMC, the 7-inch, the K-bar knives. But I use it for these type of knives because it fits them fairly well. And this one here is just a basic butcher knife. It does not have any markings on it whatsoever, so I don't believe it was made in the United States. I paid $1 for it. $1. And I just bought that sheath. I bought it for $8 off of eBay. And that's that. Next, and if you guys hear me trying to talk really low, guys, I have a speaker right next to my voice. I was losing my voice. Plus, I am outside, and it is about 10 o'clock at night. And I do have neighbors. It doesn't look like they're awake or anything, but here we go with the next one. That's why I'm trying to talk very light. Not so noisy. But this one is a Ozark Trail. I was gonna start to take this coating off because I don't like coating on my knives. I'll get this little project done soon. Um, this one you can find at Walmart. It was 18, 19 bucks, probably $20 with taxes. And this does simulate or replicate a buck knife that's out there. I think it's the Buck Reaper, I think it's called. Fairly good knife. Has a nice finger choil. This one's a good knife. This one is a good knife from Ozark Trail. Now some people would laugh at that when I say it's a good knife from Ozark Trail, but that one I like. This one I won off an auction on eBay. It's a SOG. And there's that. There's the sheath. And it's the Field Pup one. And this one, I resharpened it when I got it. And man, did it take a razor edge. It's really easy to sharpen. This is a good knife too. I like it. Alright guys, the next knife here I have is a knife that Mr. Tristan Barnett made for me. Has a piece of stag made out of a file. Pretty good knife, well built. I thank you again, Tristan. This is the sheath that I'm using it for right now. It'll do for the time being. Next in line is the fake Buck 119. Again, this one is from Harbor Freight. Probably has about the same specs as the Buck 119, and it comes with this leather sheath, kind of like pleather. It's not the same quality as Buck, but there you go. It is what it is. 26 bucks I think I paid for it. 24, 25, something like that. Here's another special or sale that I found. These are skinning knives from the Outdoor Edge company again. Just like, which one was it? This one right here. They're the same company. Good knife. This one's a very good knife. Alright. Let's take a look at the knives. You can see that one right there is a Skinner. Has a good gut hook. It has that orange handle in case it's nighttime or something. It's not that hard to see. And I think this one is called the Scalper or something like that. A field cape knife. Not really familiar with these, but they're stainless steel. Orange. The sheath has a big old belt loop. So it's well made. Next is another knife from Mr. Tristan. I don't even know why I have these knives in this bucket. These are USA made. So I don't even know why they're in this bucket, but anyways, I'm gonna put them in the video. That's another well-made knife by Mr. Tristan Barnett. Check out his channel if you'd like. Good handle, made out of a file. I love this leather sheath. I just love it. It has no retention snap, like where you can lock it in place or anything like that, but I still like it. It's awesome. There's that one. Then we got this one, another one from Mr. Tristan. And like I said, these shouldn't be in the video. These are made here in the United States. I believe these are files from the United States. So this one shouldn't be in this video, but I'll show them. And I'm going to use the sheath that he put on it to send it to my house. Almost looks like a gun, right? Anyways. Next one. This one I found. I don't know if you guys have a Meijer, if it's nationwide or not. But Meijer is like a second Walmart, kind of, in a way. It's almost exactly like Walmart. They have different stuff, but kind of the same, if you know what I mean. It has a grocery part, then it has a clothing, then the sporting goods, and I'm starting to like it a lot more than Walmart these days. And this is what I got there. This is a Camillus. I forgot the name to it, and it doesn't say nowhere on the sheet whatsoever. These are the basic knives. Give me a second, guys. These are my light went off, and I don't know why. Basic sheaths that come with these knives. And there's that. It's about a 5-inch, I believe, 5.5. Really thin stock. It gets really thin up here. Stainless steel, good knife. I like that knife. Feels $15. Here's another Camillus. There's the sheath. I got this one on eBay for $8, brand new. It is another stainless steel. Has some camo there. Has a built-in fire rod. And let's see. There's your fire rod. And what the fire rod is to throw sparks. Let's see if we can get some sparks. There we go. It's a flamethrower. You can get your fire started like that. I thought that was good for $8. And there you go. Has that camo, like I said, lanyard hole. Awesome knife. On to the Ozarks. The Ozark, man, that one's stuck in there. You might see a lot of oil there. Keep my blades oiled. I was thinking about taking that coating off, the black coating, but I just might leave it on these. Comes with like a plastic sheath. Nothing special. Well, there's that one. These come in a pack of 3. I think I got the other 2 down here, and they cost me $15 for 3 of them. So basically $5 each. Okay, this is another Ozark Trail. This one, I think I got them for like $3. Recently, Walmart, or not just Walmart, but everywhere else, the prices have went up on things, and it is what it is. Can't change it, huh? Well, anyways, this one used to be my bait knife that I used to use a lot for fishing, and this is a stainless steel Ozark full tang, and I just used to cut up my cut bait, or use it for cut bait, I should say. Ozark Trail. Next, okay, this is my father's knife. My father had this knife. This is the sheath he made for it. Anyways, my dad, when I started collecting knives, long story short, and he just told me that he used one knife for about 40 to 50 years when he worked with one and needed one, or used it out in the woods, or even in Mexico, before he came to the United States. And his initials are still on there. It's pretty cool. It's J.R. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's very light. He put his initials right on the handle. This knife is kind of like a butcher knife type knife, and that's what he used, and maybe that's why I have a few of these in my collection. Maybe it reminds me of my father, and this is what he used for years and years and years. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my phone keeps shutting off for some odd reason. I don't know if it's because it's too cold out here or what, but it keeps shutting off. Anyways, we're gonna continue. This is the Camillus. It is another stainless steel blade. Camillus used to be here in the United States, and no longer is. It is overseas, but I still love their blades. Has a nice sharpened 90-degree edge. The handle here it's plastic, and it's kind of a hard plastic, and it is kind of slippery, but besides that, I like it. I'm gonna try to hurry up before my phone shuts off and try to get done with these knives. Here I got an Elk Ridge blade, and I showed you guys this one. This is the new one. This is a brand new one that I have. And the other one was missing the fire steel. This one's another Camillus here, and this one you can buy at Walmart, and usually they were like $9.96, around $10. Now they're going for about 12, I believe, 12 or $13. This is a good knife. I like this knife very much. I actually have 3 of these. Here's another. Now I don't even know why these blades are in here, but Mr. Tristan Barnett is the one that made me these, and it's a very good chunk of steel here. I like this knife. I still have to use it, but I sharpened it up, and it's fairly sharp, and I like it. There's the sheath, and here's the other one that I said. There's those, same knife. This was the first one with the green handle. The other one has a gray handle. Nice rubber grip to it. Sharpened 90-degree edge on it. Easy to sharpen. Has a lanyard hole. It's full tang. Very good knife. And cheap, or budget friendly. Here's a brand new Ozark Trail knife here that I got. These at Walmart. They're fairly inexpensive, and you can get them, I think now, $5-6, and you'll have a good fixed blade to carry around, or a beater. I shouldn't really say good, because the edge to most of these budget friendly knives don't hold that edge very long. So but they're very good for you to practice to sharpen, or get your sharpening skills on. Yeah, $5 or $6 on that one. And here's another one. It's almost exactly like the one I just showed you. There it is. Full tang. It has a good feel to it to do some cutting of whatever the heck you are cutting. That is another Ozark Trail. And there's the sheath, plastic sheath. There's a for your belt clip. It's okay. It's all right knife. And there goes the light again. Been having trouble. Here's another Ozark Trail fixed blade. These come in a pack of 3, like I said, and they're okay. They're not bad, except for that where they're made. Here's another. This is a Survivor. A Survivor knife. And there's the sheath. And there's a fire steel in here. Comes with the fire steel. Throw sparks. And there's the knife. I thought it was pretty cool. That's why I bought it. I paid $7 for it. Probably like $2 shipping or something like that. Maybe close to $10. But I liked the way it looked. I liked the style. And I thought it was pretty cool. It has that tanto blade, that tip. You can pierce anything with that. That's awesome. Okay, we're almost done here. Here's another Elk Ridge. This is the survival knife by Elk Ridge, which I really like this knife. I gotta put it to use. I'm pretty sure the edge probably doesn't last that long. But this, if you're interested, this is the ER-555. It says custom design. It's made in China. This one also, you take off these slabs, these handles, and there's like fishing line, a hook, and all that beautiful stuff here. This is the sheath, and inside the sheath, if I can get it out, comes with sharpening stone. You got your fire steel. You can throw sparks, and this is also used. This here is used to open. To use this as the screwdriver to open these slabs. So I thought that was pretty cool. That was Elk Ridge. And here's the third one from the Ozark Trail. This is number 3. It has an orange handle. And they're basically all the same. And you get a pack of 3 of them for $15. Alright, and here's another one of those Ozark Trail knives. Nothing too special. Nothing too surprising. It's a good, I like this one. I actually like the color. It's a nice color. Okay, there's another Ozark Trail. I got these for, I think it was $10. It's a little blade. Wood handles. I like the color gray, that gray color. It's a very nice color. And there's the sheath. I don't really like Velcro. I rather for it to have a button snap. There's the other knife. These are just, they're good beater knives, man. If you don't want to ruin your good knives or the knives that you love, you just want to thrash something around, buy some Ozark Trails, man. They're pretty good. Let's put those back in the sheath. Put it right there. This is a buck, a Taiwanese buck. I know a lot of people don't talk about this one. And buck has a line overseas. Budget friendly. I would call it a budget friendly knife. This one, I do not know where. Oh, I got it at auction. And nobody wanted it because it was Taiwanese. And I bought it for, I think it was $2. Right there it says buck. And there's the buck logo. There goes my light. Once again, I've been having trouble with these lights, man. Buck knife. This is an awesome knife. Besides it being made in Taiwan. And last but not least, before everything comes off, I got this at a bargain. It's like a bargain hunter store or whatever, hunting, or I forgot what it was called, but there's a lot of stuff on tables, and I found this one, and it was only $8. Premium control blade. It's by the Husk, Japan. And there's the knife. If you guys can see that, I don't wanna. Hope I can get that in frame. And there it is, man. That's a nice little knife. I just have to find a sheath for it. And I thought it was pretty cool for $8. There's the other side. You grab it like that. Jeez, man. It has a nice sharpened spine right over here at the bottom. That's good to throw sparks. Nice, awesome little blade. Well, guys, that was it. I want to thank you guys. There's all my Chinese made knives, budget friendly. They're cost effective, so they don't cost much. There's my over here, all the little pocket knives, and all the other blades that I got out here. Thank you guys for watching, guys. Peace.